What is up, my blue few? How are we doing today? Today we are watching Daredevil. It is episode 9. It's episode 9. Speak of the Devil. Last episode we left off on a bit of a doozy, which is that Fisk, oh my god. Fisk decided to out himself before the Daredevil could, which is really smart on his point, I think. So we're going from there. They've really painted Matt's character as like kind of the bad guy in the city and everything. So yeah, I want to see how he pulls himself out of that. Ooh. Is he training? No, this doesn't feel like training. Matt, come on, bud. What are you doing? Why are we fighting in this warehouse?
I was wondering if I could take you up on a latte.
Here's my thing. So you can literally tell them anything, right? But does it have to be in the confessionary area for you to not tell it? Oh my god. To not tell a soul? Or can you just tell a priest anything like this and they can't say it to anybody? I don't know, I just feel like...
What's on your mind, Matthew? Wasn't that hard to find out. People still remember battling Jack Murdoch around these parts. Seal of confession still applies, even over lattes.
Hey, that's what I was asking.
Worried about.
Do you believe in the devil, Father?
You mean as a concept?
No. Do you believe he exists?
But nobody would raise a hand against Gahiji. They said, how can we kill such a holy man? So the militia commanders sent soldiers with orders to cut his head off. By the time he was done, even the soldiers didn't want to kill him. So the commander wanted to meet this man. He went to Gahiji, talked with him in his hut for many hours. Then he dragged him out in front of his village and hacked him to pieces.
Oh my god.
Along with his entire family. In that man who took Gahichi's life, I saw the devil. So yes, Matthew, I believe he walks among us.
What if you could have stopped him from ever hurting anyone again?
Stopped him
Why
how?
would you do that? Why would you do that? My problem with this is that he thinks Wilson he thinks Wilson is like this devil character, and I don't think that's the case. I think Wilson is going about the way he thinks he can save this city. That's it. He thinks, this is how I save the city, this is how I'm gonna do it. I might have to take lives in the end, but like, I don't think he's malicious or uncaring. The problem is that he cares. He cares about this city. He cares about what happens. He does have emotions. So these two stories don't connect for me. Like the story he tells about this man spends time with him. Everyone that meets this gentleman, you know, feels for him and feels that killing him would be wrong. And this man instead would spend hours with him and then simply kill him and his family brutally. I don't know. I don't see the connection.
Fisk has gotten out in front of being dragged into the spotlight. My editor thinks he's the second coming. Hell, the whole city does.
So we keep digging.
I've been doing that. Internet went from nothing on Fisk to filled with three Yankee stories about a poor little...
So I made my case, but also there's the situation where, like, he would kill innocents. And I think that's my big issue, right? Because he would let Karen die, and he would let these other people die just to keep himself in this darkness, right? So I guess I can... But again, I think he sees it as more of a thing that he has no choice. What has to be done has to be done kind of thing. And I don't think... Again, the two stories, I don't think correlate. I don't think Wilson's a good person. I don't think that at all. But I think he's coming from this as a, I'm going to save this city no matter what kind of thing. Is what I mean to say. So yeah.
Somebody knows something. It's just a matter of asking the right people the right questions in the right tone of voice.
Yeah. That's how you get yourself hurt.
That's what I keep telling you.
He thinks we should be pursuing this through the legal system.
A lot safer that way.
Well, why don't we all just crawl under the covers then?
Oh, Karen.
I'm sorry, but if Fisk is really behind everything that has happened, then we need to do something.
If we were the only ones after him, I tend to agree.
That's true.
A friend of yours came to see me the other night. The man in the mask.
Terrorist cop killer.
Says he was framed.
Yeah, I could say I'm Captain America, but it doesn't put wings on my head.
What do you want?
The same thing we do. Expose Fisk.
What about Confederated Global? The suit that hired us to defend Healy? Standing right next to Fisk when he gave his big speech.
I looked into that.
That's true. That's
According
true.
to FCC filings, Confed Global's where Fisk gets most of his reported income.
All right. I'm not sure about this mask guy.
He didn't hurt Ben, and he didn't hurt me. I'll take the devil of Hell's Kitchen over Fisk any day. Plus, he kicks ass. No, you should have seen the way that he was flipping around in the rain.
Well, if he's such a badass, why did he come to Ben? Why not just take Fisk down himself?
Maybe he knows there's some roads you can't come back from.
Yeah. Killing a man. And also, again, you kill a big fish, another big fish shows up in the river, you know what I mean? It's the problem with all that. Okay. I'm gonna talk a little bit about what we've discussed already, because there's an ad, and there's nothing I can do while the ad's going. I think it's I mean I've really gone over that part. I don't really understand what the beginning part of the story was of him fighting that guy, because you don't really get an answer from that fight unless that was like the ending and then we went back again and it didn't just tell us. I don't know. Also, I don't know if I was able to add that part in because my audio started not audioing. So that was great. But yeah, I just feel like in the end, Matt is not helping with who he keeps attacking. Like, I think he could have gone about his way of getting answers better. Like, he goes over after Olsen, which is the book guy, but like, he first off didn't get any information out of him. He got tasered by him because he got distracted by Stick, which I feel like Matt should have enough control not to get. But what do I know?
My apologies, Nobu-san. If I had known you were coming.
He doesn't care for the accommodations.
Please speak my words again, and I will have your tongue.
Well,
Wesley's
then-
trying to be polite.
Time for pleasantries.
Why do we need
This
this
one.
one?
I don't recall guaranteeing a specific block. You'll need to be patient, or choose another.
I am bound by certain requirements.
You can tell the way
Even
he holds himself now is even different. Like, he used to be so short with his words, but now that he's come out of the open, it's like he's like, what do you want me to do? Like, he used to be so accommodating, but he doesn't need them as much as he did before, because they were helping him stay in the dark. But now it's different, I feel like. And you can tell that in the way that he approaches and talks to them now. It's totally different.
And I have those I must answer to. After the setback at the docks, I can afford no further disruptions. Do what you must, but do it quickly.
I mean, this is clearly the guy he
Wesley.
fought in the Red.
Regardless of one that has inconvenienced us both.
The man in black.
He's proven to be more difficult to address than expected.
Mm-hmm.
We must match him in kind. Specialists, perhaps.
The lighting for these moments
from your
really helps
organization.
emphasize
with such
the
skills.
characteristics and the characters here.
But finding our enemy will be difficult. He has become cautious.
Yes, he has.
Where has she hasn't been in a few episodes now, so my brain of course will not remember her name. But the nurse, fuck. I learned someone's name and then I lose it. Look, guys, I'm learning names for so many shows. It's so difficult to stick with them all. And if they don't show up in a few episodes, that information goes out the door. I just have to be honest. But yeah, I wonder where she's been.
Turn the most.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Well, it sure sounds like it.
Hey, if Fisk really is the guy that blew the hell out of my city, shot those cops, and went after you, then nobody wants to see him take it on the nuts more than me.
No, I might have you edged out on that.
Okay. Present company.
That is true.
All I'm saying is Armand Tully is a dead end. He really is on an island that he bought with the money that Confed Global was paying him for all his real estate holdings in Hell's Kitchen.
But then that's the link. I mean, it ties Fisk directly to what's happening in the tenement case.
No, it doesn't. According to the records, the deal just went through this morning.
Buenos
No.
días.
Hola, señora Cardenas. ¿Dónde está la biblioteca?
You just
Librarian,
asked her where the
understood.
library is.
Entra.
They doubled the offer to get the tenants to move out.
Mis vecinos piensan tomarlo.
Oh, damn it.
What?
Her neighbors are thinking about taking it.
Maybe they should.
No. Tell her to stand firm. We told her we were going to help her, and that's what we're going to do.
She thinks she can change their minds. Enough of them, maybe, to make a difference.
I no take. This my home. We fight. Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
See.
He is good man. All of you.
Yes, Foggy is good, man.
Good.
You shouldn't have done that.
What? Fight for the rights of the little guy, right?
Fisk wants the tenements. He's not gonna stop until he gets them.
Well, so what? We're just supposed to roll over.
Fisk is public on this. If we tie him up with an injunction, maybe we find something in the deposition that
Come on, Foggy. You think we're gonna trip this guy up with a deposition? After everything that's
God, does anybody else not like Matt right now? He's pissing me off. Like, okay, Matt, go put on your fucking mask and go somewhere else and we'll figure this out without you. I wish we never told you. God, like, you're such a bummer. If you think none of this is gonna work, then go do the thing you don't want to go do and just go kill him. I mean, truly, that's how I feel. I don't understand.
happened, you don't get who we're dealing with.
No, we get it. Matt, he's a rich dickhead who thinks he can pay people off to kiss his ass.
A lot more security than there used to be for this room, I feel like. That looks like...
May I help you?
I hope so. Matthew.
Vanessa.
Vanessa. You're probably wondering what a man who can't see is doing in an art gallery.
I didn't want to be forward. I'm going to go out on a limb and assume these guests were women.
Well, I'm not trying to impress the pizza guy.
Yeah.
Good. You don't need sight to appreciate art, but you do
don't.
need honesty.
Describe it to me.
Imagine a sea of tonal reds. The color of anger, of rage, but also the color of the heart, of love, hope. This strikes the perfect balance between the two.
Tell me, do you have a man in your life?
Matthew.
Um, is it crazy to say I feel like Foggy's the better charmer? I don't know. I like Foggy's goofballness. Am I don't know. Am I not supposed to like Daredevil? Like, I just feel like... Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I've seen a bit of She-Hulk. I know. Horrible. I hate it. I'm sorry that I did that. Please forgive me. But the fun and charismatic Matt that's in that, I haven't seen it. This just feels so dark. And he feels so depressing. Is everybody else getting that, or is it just me? I just want to know.
Are you hating on me?
I just mean, what is he like? What does he respond to? If I could get inside the head of the man who won the heart of such a charming woman, it would inform my decision.
Well, you could always ask him yourself.
Oh my god, he's in the room! Oh my god, this scene is beautifully being done right now. The fear, the heart, the way Matt's like turning it. The way Fisk walked in. Okay, sorry. That was a masterpiece of direction right there.
Wilson Fisk. Matthew...
Murdoch.
Yes, the attorney. I've heard about all your work in Hell's Kitchen.
He was looking for some advice from a man of taste.
Well, that's simple. Buy whatever the lady tells you.
Thank you. Although we probably shouldn't be talking, I believe we're on opposite sides of a tenancy case.
But I'm sure that will be settled to everyone's benefit. The city has suffered long enough under the burden of poverty and decay. I believe we have opportunities now.
Wilson, Mr. Murdoch is a customer, not a donor.
As I apologize for the hard sell. The city and its future. Seeing Hell's Kitchen to its fullest potential is very important to me.
And Matt should be able to tell that he's not lying, because I truly believe that that's what he wants, is the well-being of this city. I just don't think he is doing it fully the right way, and by that I mean killing innocents. If he just wasn't killing innocents, I could be fully on Fisk's side. You know what I mean? I wonder how Matt's gonna take it, knowing that this is truly how he feels in his heart, that he truly wants to save the city.
I feel the same way. Vanessa, thank you so much for your time.
Have you changed your mind about what you came for?
No, I would just need to consider the cost. Mr. Fisk.
Consider the cost. You get it? Of killing the man? I get it. I think I get it. Unless that's not what they're saying, but I feel like that's what they mean. I wonder how he'll deal with what he feels, the man who he feels is the devil does truly care about the city. The church is kind of empty, huh?
He has someone he loves. Who loves it, would mourn his loss.
Mm-hmm. Few things are absolute, Matthew. Even Lucifer was once an angel. It's why judgment and vengeance are best left to God.
Yeah.
Especially when murder is not in your heart.
How do you know?
You're here, aren't you?
Yeah. Twice in one day, even.
I know my soul is damned if I take his life. If I let him consume this city, all the people that will suffer and die.
There is a wide gulf between inaction and murder, Matthew.
Yeah.
Another man's evil does not make you good.
Yeah.
Men have used the atrocities of their enemies to justify their own throughout history.
This is true.
So the question you have to ask yourself is, are you struggling with the fact that you don't want to kill this man, but have to? Or that you don't have to kill him,
but you want
but
to?
Want to.
Oh, that's a good thing.
Like a muddied spring or a polluted fountain.
Do you want to take the easy route? Which the easy route would just be to kill him. And for Matt, that would be easy. An easy route. Probably not easy for him on his conscience. But he feels that the only way he can do this, he keeps hitting these roadblocks. Something happens. Oh, he's on a beach. This happens. Oh, well, we can't find him. So many things that are blocking him from doing it the way he wants to do it, which is through the law. That he's getting to the point where he feels like all he can do is take his life. You know? I really thought we would talk on, because he keeps calling him the devil, but like, I was waiting for him to feel in his heartbeat that he wasn't lying about caring for the city, and they really don't bring that up, which is interesting, because I thought they would.
Because the darkness of such an act, of taking a life, will spread to friends, neighbors.
Yeah, and also, you have to think...
the entire community.
You have to think that Matt's already been kind of getting to this darker place. He's being very harsh with his friends, very harsh with Foggy, very, very kind of down in the dumps about everything. He doesn't see a bright side to any of the stuff. They're trying their best, but he isn't giving them a chance. But yeah, I feel like what he's doing is already affecting him so much in his day-to-day life. I don't know what taking a life would do to him, you know?
I don't believe you went to see this woman for insight into how to kill a man.
Think you needed a reason not to.
Maybe you went looking for a reason not to.
Yeah.
Foggy and I had better luck.
Yay!
We identified the assholes that jumped us outside of Elena's. It's Stuart Schmidt and Joseph Pike.
You ID them from booking photos?
No, actually...
Contractor's licenses. And where the hell were you?
Walking, clearing my head.
Hey, we don't answer my calls, buddy. I always think you fell down an open manhole or something.
I'm fine. Who's the employer of record?
West Meyerholt Contracting, another wonderful global Confed subsidiary. I reached out to Ben, and his sources say that they're off the map.
Just like Hoffman and Tully.
Of course they are. Great. So we have nothing.
I wouldn't go that far. Here. Foggy, show him the thing.
Right, the thing.
The thing! What's the thing?
What thing?
The dream, buddy. It's just like the one I drew on the napkin that you, couldn't see back when.
It's
a little small, isn't it?
Building regulations.
Anyway, so are we. We are small but awesome.
Dragged me into this rinky-dink firm, Murdoch. I'll never be able to thank you enough for it.
See, this is what I need.
Hey. Sorry, what? When?
Oh no, she died. No!
How did it happen?
What?
Neighbor saw some junkie they've seen in the building, fleeing the scene with her purse.
I take back everything I said about Fisk caring about this city because...
Multiple stab wounds.
Screw Fisk.
The ambulance
Screw
got there
him.
quick, but I thought you might be able to point us toward the next of kin.
No, she didn't have anyone. Just us.
We'll see to the arrangements.
He's angry. Matt, you're worrying me. Matt, you're worrying me. Fuck, bro.
Thanks.
I'll keep them coming, love.
Just doesn't feel right, does it?
I'll drink to that.
I think it was a coincidence. Lena decides to stay and fight to rally what's left of her neighbors, and this happens.
You think Fisk had something to do with this?
need to stand together. Let them know that they will fail. Because we believe we can make a difference. Because they are cowards. Afraid of stepping out of the shadows.
Ooh, using your...
Afraid of standing up for people like Mrs. Cardenas.
Jesus, he almost sounds like he means it.
I think he does.
He does.
He's calling the man in the mask a psycho? I hope they trace what happened to Elena right to his doorstep.
He'd never expose himself like that. You religious, Karen?
My parents were. That's probably why I'm not.
Yeah. Usually how it works.
Catholic.
Does it help? With things like this?
Not today.
Man, I really feel bad for them.
I think I'm...
If there is a God, and if he cares at all about it, about any of us, Fisk will get what he deserves. You have to believe that.
I do.
Oh, he does. Yeah, he's about to go hunting. He's made up his mind with this conversation, huh? Ooh, and the red tint on the face? That was good. I like that. The man who...
Listen, I've heard a lot of people tonight. To get what I need to know. The asshole that killed Mrs. Cardenas shoots up at this address, likes cheap menthols, thinks it covers the stench of his rotting teeth. It doesn't.
No, please stop! Please! Give me a reason, sir! I don't know their names. I know they found me. They took me to a warehouse on the water. Pier 81.
Well, well, well. What perfect yellow lighting for a fight. I also see that Matt has started carrying around the sticks, which he didn't do before.
I didn't come here for you.
Which I feel like tells you that he's becoming darker and darker in his thoughts, right? About what he must do. Oh god.
Shit.
Foggy and Karen drinking again. Here we go.
Can I get another bottle over here?
No, never mind, Josie. Hey, Foggy. Foggy, I've had enough, and you have had way past that.
What's a good toast for the people that should still... I should have told him to take the money like Matt said.
Foggy, it's not your fault.
Damn!
What are we supposed to do? Against somebody that owns everything. Everyone. What can we do to somebody like that?
The only thing you can. You make them pay.
Oh, the oil! Oh my god, to do a stunt in fire and then still do fighting scenes? That's crazy.
Thank you. Nobu is becoming an issue. Appreciate you removing him from concern. I find it difficult to meditate. My mind won't quiet. It's a character flaw, I suppose. You've demonstrated an emotional weakness for children, women.
Yep.
I assume that would extend to the elderly. So I baited the hook.
Ugh.
Here you are.
You took her life.
just to get my attention. My options, they were limited by necessity. I took no pleasure in her passing.
I'm gonna kill you.
Take your shot.
Ooh! Yeah, you might have wanted waited for that one until you were in your prime. Look at him! Look at him! He's like, let's go! Come on! Look at that. Ooh! I gotta see where you get your coats from. Oh, now you've got real anger there. At first he was having fun, but this is Fisk at his angriest. Oh god, the sounds of his punching. Yeah, I don't know what Maddie thought he was gonna do with that one. Oh, the blood's... Oh.
Wesley.
Through the window! Oh, into the water. Better hope those sumbitches don't get infected.
Put men on the dock. They see the mask. Put a bullet in him.
We need to keep going, Matt. We gotta nail that bastard to the wall. We gotta make him pay for Elena. Matt? Are you okay in there?
Does Foggy find out Matt's secret?
Matt! Matt?
Really want him to know. Oh no, yeah. He's gonna think it's a break-in with how Matt
Anyone
looks.
who's in here is not supposed to be. I will mess you up. I'm not kidding. Where's Matt? What'd you do to him?
Use the stick, you're like, it's your friend Matt. It's your best. It's your friend Matt. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Matt?
That's how you ended. Oh my god, on that cliffhanger. Oh, I'm so excited though. Yes. Finally, Matt can tell somebody what's going on. And it's Foggy. Oh, Foggy. I hope Foggy understands. But what if he doesn't? I don't know. Okay. So, how do we feel? How do we feel? The energy, the feelings, the vibes? I want to know. Put it down in the comments how you felt when this happened, like the ending and everything. I think it's interesting that, first off, that Matt just decides that he's... Do you think Matt's gonna hold Nobu on? Oh my god, I just had 12 thoughts. Could you see me get through them? Okay, let's start from the beginning. Do you feel Matt will hold Nobu's death on his conscience, even though it was more of a freak accident? Ish. Do you feel Matt was coming into this fight with murder in his heart or not? I guess is also a question I have. 2. Do you think Fisk should have killed him himself? I think the problem with Fisk is that he relies too much on others to finish his dirty work. He could have easily have killed Matt there when he was choking him, but he chose not to, as like some kind of sign, but then he loses him, right? 3. How do we think Foggy is going to react? Do we think he's going to be very upset? Or do you think I don't know. Do you think he's gonna care? He's gonna have like empathy for the situation and what happened? I'm just very interested on that one as well. But we won't get to know those answers until next time on No, I'm sorry. Next time on Blue Paper Cuts. I hope everyone has a great day. I hope you liked it, subscribed it. I hope you commented it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.